On, really?
Big high point notes.
Well, you drifters and all you do is drift.
Matter of fact, why you mention that? I don't know how they will feel, but I know I said these numbers, 704 or.
Alright, let's begin the streaming. What race was I doing before? Did it fish out of water? See if we can get any rage quitters today. Or people that just don't want to race because they probably suck. I'm not being cocky, I'm just being truthfully. That was a nice peel off. Oh, person, welcome to the stream. Is that R33 behind me? Oh, yes it is. Oh, try not to hit you. Excuse me. Woo. Oh, what the heck? You messed up the front of my freaking Subaru. Come on. Stop jumping!
Oh, wow.
Nope, not going over the jump.
Channels, divided by the number of days, and give it that'll be the credit amount.
Subaru's not bad, it's fun.
Right. So the first came up to less than 5 cents. Yeah. It's a package we can't credit you a channel. And she just really pushes. So, okay. This is what you do. Oh no.
Derp.
Right. 6 debates. Y'all can get y'all point across in the first 3, and y'all don't have a point.
People don't want to race me. Do you ever think I'm dirty or suck?
That's right. So, yeah. This is on all right. Right, you just try it. Let me do my job before we pause it on there.
Ah, dang it.
Thank you very much, Ed.
Mr. Eddie. Mr. Eddie! Man, my Ford Focus went a lot faster this thing. This thing's only capability is that it's overall able to stay on the road. It's not all that great for sitting down and pushing out speed. Hi Troy. Bye Troy. Didn't mean it, yeah. Woo. Hey Rashad. Cops, let us also know. See, that's the sad part, is all they want is drifting. These kids these days are too hyped up on that. They just want to see what's trending. Sometimes you gotta be a little different. In my opinion, drifting's all for show. Yeah, I crashed. I kinda want my Ford Focus back now. I feel bad for selling it. Actually, let's buy a BMW. Ow. That just tore hair off my freaking chin. Because Beamers are fun and people do not like them. I don't know why, but they just hate them. There goes one of my Beamers. Custom paint job and everything. And there goes my best car ever. Beautiful Lamborghini Huracan LP 610 4 2015. And my pride and joy. Feathers. My Lamborghini Diablo SV. I love this freaking thing. Oh, that white bike it sucks. Hello people, welcome to the stream. Let's see. I'm not gonna do anything cosmetic to it. Just gonna beef it up. Everyone leaves. Wow, these people suck. I'm not even gonna be nice anymore. They just come and go. They see group, they're like, oh, he always slides his car. No. And then the moment they see my car don't slide, they still leave. Like I said, everyone's too hyped up on this drifting crap. Yeah, it's nice and everything, but it's mainly for show. It's not even good for racing. Let's see, F, D. So F or D? Okay, D. Joshua 10 torque, 373 horsepower. F gives less. So we go with D. What? So we go with D. Because F gives less horsepower. Hello person, welcome to the stream. Let's see, steering response, let's make the steer radius a little wider. Actually a little less. Take that off. Lock the depth down a little bit. Let's just get it there, brake steering high. I think it's probably saying like something that I didn't write and it's changing it again. I'm gonna check and see. For all I know, people probably could be coming to the stream expecting me making music in the process. And that's not the right thing it should be showing. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yep, it's saying the right thing. Alright then, back to racing. However, cops, please go away. Testing out this M2. Alright, let's do this. Let's get some acceleration. But his steering response is crap. Jesus! That was the slowest steering I've ever seen. So we need to fix the steering a little bit more.
I'm sorry, Mike. Please don't put the messenger. Hopefully. Best Western all the way. It's wholesale. I'm thinking that probably, channel search, I want to see the pro eye coding. I want to see the very
This understeers a lot. Let's go fix that. Tweak the handle a little bit more.
Yeah. That's the cable. He's character. Put your glasses on.
That is one sticker Fox body.
Your boots. Alright.
Where's the problem with the steering? What's the problem with the steering? The response sucks, so this boosted response makes the steering a little less. Let's make it down to there. Differential's good, brake strength, let's actually move the bias a little bit towards the front. Should I make it soft? Sure, make it stiff. Soft or stiff? Let's make it soft, and let's leave it this way, bar, it's a little stiff. Let's see how this handles. Should have set it a little bit more now. Oh, that freaking. Okay. Just gonna be a nice guy. Just so people won't slam into your car multiple times. Gonna push your car away. Oh, he's driving. Oh. Alright. Let's see if this thing can steer properly now. Oh, we add some people to the race for some fun. Add some randoms. All these drift videos are annoying.
Alright, we're gonna take Pearl out. You gonna be.
Wow, 8,500 RPM. Dang. I don't want to race? Really? Jeez. I get a lot of people who don't want to race. Alright, test run time. Let's see if the steering got fixed. It's not as freaking. Oh god, that understeer is real. Hello people, welcome to the stream. Oh, the understeer is real in this car. Jesus, I see why not I let people drive it. See if I can fix this a little more. Probably turn up the steering range again. It's taking turns, but it's freaking painful. Alright, if anyone ever asked a question, yes, I am the legitimate grip king of Need for Speed 2015. And that's not just boasting. That took a lot of time before I decided to even take up the name. I mean, it took me a long time to even consider calling myself that name. Like what, 2 months after racing around against other people and drifters? Just using grip tuned cars only. Now here I am, just tuning different cars and seeing they drew a... See, now it's driving well. So I guess it doesn't like high-speed turns. It understeers at high speeds. Okay, so it's not the car, it's just how I drive it. That killed the speed a lot right there. I don't care for rep points, I only care for times. This thing was 1 minute 53 seconds, slower than my Ford Focus I had before. Maybe we need to tune the steering range a little bit more. Maybe then the car will drive properly. Let's turn it up a little bit more. Too much and the car will understeer worse. Too less and the car will understeer forever. Yep, we're keeping it simple. We're not going to change any of the cosmetics. Going for a sleeper fill. Also no nitrous because I don't want to buy it for now. Can't push a car true to its limit if you use nitrous all the time. Oh shit! Camaro was just out of nowhere. People really need to stop parking in front of the garage. Alright. Let's see if we can get someone. Or not, because this lobby is now basically dead. And that guy denied it immediately. I don't want to race no Beamer. This Beamer probably kick your ass in the race. Don't judge looks. Look, it's the same car. Hi twin. Bye twin. Okay, hello twin again. Just smacked to a fucking... Hi twin. Bye twin. Oh, see, now it's responding a little better. Okay. Going a little out, going a little out, going a little out, going a little out. There we go. Excuse me. See, if I didn't fuck up on that first turn, I probably would not have these things near me. But no, I derped like a fucking retard and hit a goddamn fucking stationary object. So how are you guys doing today? Or a woman, I don't judge. I'm just kidding, but seriously, how are you guys doing today? I'm doing quite fine, my good sir. Just chillaxing and streaming. That was a lot worse. That was a lot worse. I could have done faster if I didn't hit that goddamn object. But it seems to be improving. think probably one more tweak to the steering should do it. Just one small tweak should do it. Then we got a nice car. Alright, we're gonna slap nitrous on it. So let's go one more tweak to that. And slap his nitrous system. Alright, oh, wait. Make sure this car gets out of those tight situations. Slap that in there. See if that slight tweak does any changes. That's a nice looking Subaru. But if you're wondering why I keep going to this one track alone, tuners know, because it's actually a really good track for testing your car's handling capabilities on. People don't know it, but seeing that it starts right here, goes all the way up, and goes towards this area, kind of like that, it's a good little turning section, so you can test your car's handling. If it's too stiff, it's too wide, too understeery, too slidey, tests everything, how much the car feels. And then you have this long straightaway to gauge the acceleration. So it's an overall good track. I prefer it because it's a good track for testing. And it's close by the garage, so I don't have to teleport 5,000 miles to another one. And Subaru wants to race. That's a really nice looking Subaru. I like the black trunk and the black hood. Green rims are a little meh, but it's, you know, everyone has their own style. Oh, hey, red lines at the beginning. That's perfect. Now, I'm not going nitrous because I'm testing the car's handling. He can win for all I can care. It's still slightly understeering. One more twig. Probably one more twig. It depends on the... every car drives differently. That's the thing about this game. And if you can't just buy a car and drive it immediately, because the car will not respond to how you want it. You have to properly tune it the way you want it to drive. If you tune it wrong, the car won't drive as you want it to feel, or you want it to have a challenging feel and tune it to a certain way. So it's kind of real. It's kind of basically realistic. If something's wrong with your car, you go in and try to fix it, and there's another problem arising. It's all about like the same thing as tuning a real race car. You gotta make sure the differential is right, the sway bars are right, the suspension settings are correct, the car's not too low, the car's not too high, wheels are too not wide. The steering is not too wide. The response is not too slow or too fast. Everything in the car has to be just right. So, this game kind of teaches you a little bit about realistic driving. That guy in that BRZ or Subaru, because they got three of the same cars that look the same, is gone. I think he was probably showing off that he won. To be honest, I have nothing. I have nothing against drifters, but it's just the amount of drifters I see in this game doesn't impress me anymore. It's just like, holy shit! Do you think all you can do in this game is drift? Like, Jesus Christ! Then I run into that one often. Oh shit! Yeah, I keep forgetting. The hills are the most dangerous freaking place to ever drive because of that happening. Believe me, I don't mind losing every once in a while. But I can't stand losing to drifters because not Oldham, but it's just like, whatever. I just, if people do it for fun, okay, then, you know, I'll understand. But if you're doing it because you feel it's the fastest way to get around a corner, then that's not true. It's really not. I've got a really fast car that goes around corners that literally can beat a drift car around a corner faster than it sliding around. Lamborghinis are good for speed, but overall, if it's the Aventador, I personally say don't even have it. Because the Aventador I have beaten Aventadors in several different types of races. Speed, circuit, sprint, time trials, they just don't seem to win. I mean, that's my main car right there, the Lamborghini Huracan. But I don't drive that much because I know how to drive it. And the thing is, driving that Huracan alone is not even fair to other drivers because I have it tuned properly. I have it tuned to what I like. I haven't yet touched anything on it. The only thing I touched so far is the rims and the body kits and all that. And the car is perfect. Don't need to touch it. It took like a month and a half to tune it properly, but hell, it's good. Oh, this car kicks out a little bit. See, now it turns a little bit better. So maybe it does accept a higher turn speed. Oh, he doesn't want to race anymore. Ooh, there we go. It usually depends on driver and it usually depends on fill and driver experience. For me, that's what it is. I'm not saying you're bad or anything. Like none of that. I mean, look at me. I'm sucking with this car. I'm still trying to get properly tuned. It's all how you want the car to feel. If you can't get the car to feel how you want to drive, then you either buy another car. Because so far this car just seems to continue to understeer. Buy another car, tune that one again. Keep finding something that fits you. Don't kind of follow what other people do, which is I've seen so far Aventadors, Mustangs, Salivas. I haven't seen the S15 driving around. For some odd reason, that car is not touched. I've seen plenty of like different Murcielagos. And all of them are tuned to slide. And people will say like, "Oh, sliding, that's not drifting. I'm just power sliding." If your car slides more than like it slides majority of the time, it's not a standard car. It's a drift car because its main priority is to slide. Whereas my car is made to literally stick to the ground. If it loses traction, that is the worst possible thing to happen. Because the car will lose control. It'll regain traction and it'll send you straight into a wall because your car can't turn because it just stuck back to the ground. I mean, I'll try to show you what I mean in just a minute. In this car. God, this car understeers like no tomorrow. So attempt to try to drift with this car. It won't work. It's not a good idea. You know, I think it's something in the diff, actually. Let's go see that. And when I say diff, I mean differential. It's just a shorter way of saying it instead of saying something in a differential. Something in the stiff, in the sway bar, something in the diff, something in the steering. Turn on steering response. Let's lock the differential a bit. Actually, let's lock it all the way and see what happens then. Car might turn a little bit better. Now, the thing is, the differential works on how your car hooks to the ground. If it's locked all the way, some cars have the bad tendency of losing traction very easily, and some cars will be planted. Diff basically kind of messes with your car's handling as well. The more open it is, the more your car will not lose it. Yeah. See, now this thing will turn. But you gotta be aware that the more locked your diff is, the more you'll like completely have a hard time of probably slipping your car off the road. I'm stuttering like a motherfucker. If you can't do this, you gotta do this. It's like I'm sorry, I'm trying not to stutter like a motherfucking nerd. But yeah. And I also studied cars in real life. People say it's not possible for a car to go 80 miles per hour around that roundabout. It's possible. It just takes the right tires, right tuning, right amount of weight on the car, right amount of power. If you can't get all that balanced out, the car won't stick for shit. Like in drag cars, you need just enough amount of weight. You can't lighten the car too much, and you just need the right tires and the right amount of power. Believe me, I've seen Honda Civics be a freaking 15,000 horsepower Dodge Challenger in a drag race on a straightaway in a quarter mile. Everyone thinks horsepower is everything. Not really. Not really. Horsepower is not always everything. I mean, of course, this game is only making you do high horsepower cars because they're heavy as shit and you can't reduce the weight on them. But if they put weight reduction in this game be a lot more fun because then you will have a little bit more of a tuning session. You get to mess with the engine, you get to mess with how you want the tune. You don't have to buy all the upgraded parts, you can lower the car and do everything. That will make this game a lot more fun. And a lot of people have been debating saying that if, we do the engine swapping thing, it'd be a little too much like Forza. To me, I say no it won't. Because in Forza, that's a racing game. They always swap engines out. That's what they do in racing. Because they either upgrade the standard engine to high hell to the fact that it's no longer a standard engine, it's a racing engine, and you can't even get that for shit unless you know connections. Or in they do in the streets, they just take the engine out and swap in something else. Yeah. I mean, I play this game for experience, enjoying, and everything. Because, also I love Need for Speed. It's a game I grew up with. Need for Speed, I'm Ground 1, I'm Ground 2, Most Wanted, Pro Street. And, they're all fun. I mean, when you get into studying cars more instead of like you said, looks on them, and also people think looks are also the same thing, because everyone thinks spoilers are just for look. Well, that's a racer. If a spoiler just if a racer just attaches a spoiler on the back of his car just for looks, that won't do absolutely shit. Because what a spoiler does is create downforce to keep your tires planted on the ground. Without a spoiler, your tires will have more harder time staying to the ground. Alright, this is a fun game. This is a fun game. It is. That's a nice looking Camaro. So, sure. Yeah, I was actually just getting ice and somehow it snapped. This entering nice and almost swallowed glass in the process. Yeah, tuning all this, this is literally a learning experience alone. It took me like probably couple weeks in this game alone to understand the tuning properly. So, believe me, it's hard at first, but once you play it a little more and screw around with it, you'll do it. Yeah, it's a lot different than the other Need for Speed. The one that is the most complicated out of all of them will be Pro Street, because that one, this is just a small bit from what Pro Street does. Pro Street messes with your camber, your what is it? Your timing on your system, like your transmission, your tire pressure, your overall how your car's gonna sway. If you know how much weight it also has, that game takes it to the next level. You want ultra realistic? Go to Pro Street. Even though it's not that realistic in driving experience, it's realistic in tuning experience. So it's a lot more different. Now we can go for the ugliest look ever. Make a lot of people cry and probably hate me for doing this. Just slap the ugliest spoiler on here. But in little just with seriousness, most races all you have to do is get a spoiler, get some tires, like something like this. Don't pick tires like that. Something like that, just slap on some nice racing tires and you have a car already rigged for racing. By my experience, please make the car look like a lot better, because that is the stupidest shit I've ever done. And just, we got a race car now. We just slap the big spoiler on the back and add some Toyo tires. That is literally saying I suck at making a race car, but I have done better. Only reason why I can only do that, I mean, this is as far as I can go with it. Can't do it much other to it. This will give it a circuit look, but that's how far we can do with this car. And I'm going to slap the ugliest looking bike on it, which I don't want to do. Sure. Oh, wait, we got to tune downforce. Where's downforce? Where's downforce? So we can keep these tires planted. By the way, if you're wondering what the term ricer is, I don't know if you know it or not. I mean, if you do, then you already know what I mean. Ricing the hell out of this BMW. You're gonna pull up to me, what the hell are you doing to that car? It's hideous! Well, to me, it looked gorgeous. Leave me alone. Let's see if we can get any people to race. Oh, you can get 2. This car has gotten a lot better, so we're going to give it one last test with the spoiler, see if that changes up anything of the handling. Oh, we got 2 people. Alright. Rice rocket. The oil, it doesn't use oil, it uses rice. It burns rice. It's a rice burner. Okay. Oh god. That jump alone will screw you up. That guy in that Subaru is trying his hardest. Alright, let's see what happens when we use nitrous. Oh, that's one heck of a boost. So it does increase the traction a little better. Nitrous helps us get a little more speed out of turns. Oh no! Ford, it's come to haunt me again. Now I know this guy pulling in front of me is like, I'm better than this guy, he can't drive for nothing. This car is extremely difficult to drive while you're sliding around corners. Believe me, if I brought out any other cars, I probably would have dusted him several times over. And a lot of people are like, he's talking shit, he probably can't drive. Believe me, I can bring the Hurricane out and just start decimating people, but what fun would that be? Can't I just enjoy myself and mess with cars for a while? But usually I gotta run into tryhards. Dang it. Alright, it was fun tweaking with this BMW. But it's time we go and mess around with the Hurricane. Let's see what happens when people race the main car. Then they're like, oh shit. He ain't no joke. Oh, I'm not no joke. I'm dicking around with a BMW M2. Thing has the steering of an old freaking T20 Ford car. So let's bring out the Lambo. Now you guys may question me for the looks. What I was going for was the most intimidating thing possible. Literally the most intimidating thing possible. Yeah, that can literally get really, really freaking annoying. Like, believe me, you're just doing so great and then, I don't know where, car to your face. Game's like, oh, you're doing pretty well, let's jolt this semi in front of you. Now this car is no joke. The one car that I have literally master tuned and everything. As good old Nakasan said, that was hilariously butchered. Nakasan has said, everyone has their master build. And this is my master build. Any fool that thinks they can beat it with their master build, oh god, okay, wait a minute. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Yeah, it's easy to road rage on this game. Bro, these guys. Well, they all just disappeared. Yeah, fuck. BMW was a little slow anyways. This will show you how fast this car really can go. And it redlines immediately. Oh, I'm so used to driving that BMW. I need to get reacquainted with my own car. There were so many screw ups on that turn, on those couple of turns. See, a lot faster. I screwed with a lot of turns. That could have been a lot more quicker. But if people really want to say something about me saying I'm not the legit grip king, well, try racing my main car, then probably talk to me later. Ah, that turn alone, it'll get you. You can brake hard, but you have to stop your car halfway. This turn alone makes my eyes hurt. When people do drifts around this thing, I can go on this faster than them. But after a while, it gets a little hard. Like I said, kind of a little off of this car. Nope, I don't drift whatsoever. The only time I ever drift was to do the mental unblock challenge with Ken Block's Unicorn. That's the only car I can seem to drive pretty decent in. I wonder if these guys are still around. Nope, no, they're not. I got some from requests, so let's check those out real quick.
Yeah, enjoy. It's like you ready to fall out. We'll catch you. I'll never get up with you. I ain't done nothing to do Monday, so I'll be here.
Just give me a minute checking these out. Wrong button.
Yes, sir. On team. I look forward to hearing some reports, so. Alright, man. Have a good one. This is my best.
This map is empty.
Hey, get ready for bed, sir. I know it's Friday night, you ain't got school tomorrow.
Oh, come on. It's having fun. Sure, anytime. Let's do one more race.
Bro, look at this.
What?
This car was frozen.
Wow.
Here, you see it?
Yeah. Wow. Did they manage to get it out?
Yeah, you can get it out right now.
That's crazy. That car screwed up my time. I could have probably got 142. That's with no loss. Yeah, sure. Well, I'm going to have to end the stream here. Thank you all for joining and watching. See you all tomorrow. Have a nice day. Or night. You know, depending where you are.